Have you ever found yourself sifting through a long list of objects, trying to find just the right one? It can be a real headache, especially when you want to search through all properties. If that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to explore how to filter an array of objects based on a string keyword. I totally get it. You want to search through objects without having to specify each property. It can be frustrating when you know there are better ways to do it, but you just can't find them. You're definitely not alone in this struggle. Here's the specific question we're tackling today. One user asked how to filter an array of objects based on a keyword, searching through all properties. For example, if they type Leia, they want to find any object that contains Lie in any of its properties. If they type Italy, they want to see all objects that include Italy. Let's dive into this and find a clean solution. So what makes this filtering tricky? The challenge lies in the fact that you want to search through every property of each object without specifying which one to check. This requires a flexible approach, and luckily we have some great tools at our disposal, like ES6 and Lodash. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a powerful tip that will make your filtering even more efficient. You won't want to miss it. To filter an array of objects based on a string keyword, the user can create a function called filter by value. This function will take two parameters, the array of objects and the keyword to search for. Inside the filter by value function, the user should use the filter method to iterate over each object in the array. For each object, they will check if any of its properties contain the keyword. To check if any property contains the keyword, the user can use the object.values method to get an array of the object's values. Then, they can use the sum method to see if any of those values include the keyword. Finally, the user can test the filter by value function with the provided array of objects. They can call the function with different keywords to see the results. Fun fact, did you know that the first programming languages were created in the 1950s? They were much simpler than what we have today, but they laid the groundwork for everything we do now. Just like filtering arrays, programming has come a long way. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggested by a user involves using the array.filter method. This method loops through each object in the array and checks if any of the object's values contain the specified keyword. That's all on that answer. Let's take a look at another one. This alternative approach involves a function that checks all nested values within the objects. It uses the array.filter method to return objects that match the specified keywords. If multiple keywords are provided, the search becomes more refined, allowing for a more targeted search. That's it for that response. Let's explore another one. An alternative approach shared by a user involves using the filter method along with to lowercase and index of. This method checks if the search term appears in either the name or country properties of each object. Let's take a moment to review another user's answer. An alternative solution provided by a user involves creating a function called filter by value. This function uses a regular expression to search through all properties of each object in the array. It checks if any property matches the keyword, regardless of case, and returns the filtered objects. Let's move forward and look at another answer. An alternative approach provided by a user involves using Lodash for filtering. They define a function called filter by value that takes a collection and a search value. This function utilizes Lodash's filter and some methods to check if any property of the objects matches the search value using a regular expression. Here's that powerful tip I promised. Always remember to convert your keyword and object values to lowercase. This ensures that your search is case-insensitive, making it much more user-friendly. And there you have it. You now know how to filter an array of objects based on any property. Remember, coding is all about finding efficient solutions. If you found this video helpful, Please hit the subscribe button for more tips. And don't forget to check out our next video for more coding tricks.